Welcome to my live stream. Hey guys, it's the first week of August. How exciting. Let's make some coffee to do it. And let's also talk about Kill Tony, because Kill Tony's in Madison Square Garden this week. Can't wait. Can't wait to see it. I am excited and nervous. I want to get picked. I gotta pray to the gods of. I gotta pray to God that I get picked for Kill Tony. I know I always wear this green top. I've been wearing this green top, so I'm so sorry about the. Okay, I've been wearing this green top a lot and my gray top. I like the way these shirts look, so I'll get some more so that we change up the outfits a little bit. But so I had a busy weekend with our kids, my boyfriend and our kids. We had a lot of fun. Love it. You know what my favorite part is when my daughter's like, even though I'm not gonna lie, she tested my patience, but I love her. Of course, I did the same thing. I know I did the same thing with my parents. But she said that she said yesterday at dinner, she goes, I had a really fun weekend. That's such a great thing to hear from your kids, isn't it? Okay. So I have, I'm going to try to do the 2 open mics like I did last Monday, or I did 2, and we had, I had a rush to get to my daughter's, hi guys! Hi, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Good morning, it's Kill Tony week. Kill Tony's in Madison Square Garden. So I'm trying to do as many mics and spots as possible. I don't have any shows this week, so that's going to change. We're going to fix that. I'm reaching out to anyone and everybody to get myself on more shows, upcoming shows. Oscar Colossus is going to be on my live stream tomorrow. He's supposed to be on, so stay tuned. My friend Kathy wanted to jump on, but then I said she doesn't want to be on camera. So I said, all right, well, let's plan for another day. Can you see and hear me? All right. So the hard part is that I want to change the. This is hard. Just doing a little bit of master. There we go. Okay, so you're seeing a little shadow right now. I'm going to just change our live stream to make sure that it's only subscribers. Everybody can watch it, but if you want to chat, hit that subscription button. Let's go. It's coffee time. Okay. Also, just a heads up, I am performing in Morristown on Morristown next week, which is the 14th on a Friday. And I'm also My Natural Beauty Makes Me Glow, thank you. And also on the 15th in Montclair. Let's go coffee. So, Crayola Factory. Have you guys ever been there? I went there yesterday. Fun times. Fun times. Lots of pregnant women I saw at the Crayola Factory yesterday. Lots of preggers. And women with 5 children. Feel like they're practicing for the method. You don't really see that a lot anymore. Women or men, with those bigger families. You know what I mean? 5, 6 kids. Yikes. I mean, not yikes if that's what you want, of course. You know. All right, so. We're planning on having Oscar tomorrow on the live stream. Just give me a thumbs up if you guys can hearing everything okay, if it's sounding good for you. Hope so. We are plugging away. You got to see us making breakfast yesterday. I don't know. I have to fix the live stream yesterday and make it public. Because right now it's private. Let's see. Good morning, Bill. Yeah, I don't know if it's not showing up. Hey. Okay. Good morning, Bill. How are you? Boston Bill. Okay. I also did not work out Saturday or Sunday, so I'm getting my ass running today. I should have ran yesterday, but I did not. I don't know. I really didn't. Oh, good. I'm glad. I didn't really have time to. We were with kids doing kid stuff, but I was playing around with the Zoom. Thing. Sorry. All right. So I'm gonna try to do both mics tonight, like I did last Monday. But I will say, I want to make sure when I'm getting to the mic that I'm presenting my new material in tight jokes. Sometimes I write down, I want to talk about this, but then it's like, all right, but where is it going? You know? So I used to practice, I used to rehearse my new jokes on TikTok live streams. They restrict you for everything though. Like for any little comment you have, it's bizarre. Like if you can say feet 3 times, and they'll be like community restriction. It's just bizarre. So Kill Tony is gonna be at Madison Square Garden Friday and Saturday. I'm gonna sign up for both days. See if I get picked. I think I was saying this on the other day too on the stream where I was feeling like my set on Friday was the best, and I was feeling down about it because there's a couple of moments I'm feeling a little lost where it's like, you know, I have time and money invested, not invested, but I'm putting time and money into some of this stuff, and I want to make sure that I'm gonna find a new song. I don't know if I like this one. It's alright, we'll play it for now. I don't know if I just, like I said, I missed doing What's Up New York because it was like a paid gig every week, and I got to do things that were really cool in New York. However, at one point you have to move up and out. You know, it's just not moving anywhere. It hasn't been in production in a year and a half. So like, I'm craving something like that that's more consistent, even though obviously doing my stand-up, I want to commit to doing this like I'm doing it now. There's a part of me that's feeling, well, not making as much money from it, and it's, good morning, Oki. I don't know. So, not that I have to make money. I know I have to get better and better and better. I'm just frustrated with some of my bits and jokes and feeling like stuck when I write, and then how I look at myself, the funniest, like I asked my daughter this, I think I brought this on the air too. I asked my daughter, when am I the funniest? And she goes, when you roast. I said, I'm really bad at roasting. She goes, give me an example of something. And I used that example when I wrote a new joke that I have. Stop being a mom. It's another PTA mom joke, but it's not exactly that. Did it on Friday. It got applause, but it's also like I feel like it got applause because I'm threatening in the joke. But I think there's something there because when people have told me like, "Oh, tap into your Jersey Italian set a lot," that's been a theme. You should tap more into that, lean more into it, right? I just lean in more to who I am, and I know like, "Good morning, how are you?" Yes, hope you guys are gonna have a great week. Wouldn't it be cool if we ended the week? It's on Kill Tony. And do good. I don't want to get on it if it's not going to go well. Praying to God, putting it out there that if I get on, I'm ready. That's the other thing. When your turn comes, you got to be ready, right? That's what all this preparation is for. Oscar is on this. So Oscar Colossus will come on tomorrow. And he's saying, he was on a podcast. He was on a podcast this past week that I saw he posted, and he's talking about being ready. Being ready when you do get that turn, right? not like, because there's Marcelo Hernandez. He came up with him in Miami, and he said that some people get on SNL and then they're not fully ready, or they're not prepared enough to continue being the best on SNL. So he said when Marcelo got on, I think they gave him the shot with the Dominican baseball player. He said, and he made a stamp. So some people get on SNL and they don't make, he was saying, they don't make that impression, which is what he was saying to be ready. So I'm not talking about me specifically on SNL, but I'm saying like, when I have my chance, I want to be completely and utterly ready, confident. So right now I'm in a feeling of like, I don't like any of my 5 minute. I know there's like 3 parts that I know will get jokes, but that now, and I'm like, where am I? Like 10 years in, and I'm still struggling with my 5 minute when I've done my show, and I'm just all over, and a little frustrated in my head. So that's why I don't know if some of these mics are doing me a disservice or not a disservice. I don't know if some of these mics are helping me, doing nothing at all. Wow. So that's why I'm trying to figure out what's going to do me the best for my time. SNL kind of sucks. Listen, I'm not going to pass up SNL if I ever on SNL. Sorry. That's Dan St. Germain. I watched one of his videos yesterday, and he's written for a lot of comics, and also been on shows. I worked with him at New York Comedy Club in Stamford. He did one of the showcases with me this past year. Drop that co-host link. No, I'm gonna do that on Twitch. We do that on Twitch, but it's not really a co-host. We're gonna have you guys ask me questions, but maybe we'll do that. So, but I am. I would love for you guys to, and I also think I can. Oh, let's talk about this. Vinny has Story Pass. I worked with him on a movie a couple years ago that I got my SAG eligibility for. Really, Ashes of a Dream. I'm in the very last scene. I still don't know when that's coming out. If you guys remember, I talked about it earlier on last year. And like, he passed away. You know, I mean, I get it. Like, it happens. He's 80 years old. I got to see him again in November when I let's see this. Yes, no, I have plenty of guests here. Yes, I am just not having any guests today, unless we have a surprise guest. I don't know. I don't have any guests planned for today, but we will have Oscar on tomorrow, and we'll think of some questions. If you guys have some questions about Oscar, you can definitely ask him about his world. He's a full-time stand-up from Miami, moved to New York. He's from Colombia. He moved to Miami when he was in 2nd grade. What's going on? Why is this not working? What's happening? Okay. It's weird. You guys see it? Definitely not working. Something's not working right in my the mobile app. What's happening? It's like not working. Never mind. Never mind that. It is working. I just got coffee splattered on me. Oscar brought up the thing about like being prepared for your moment, you know. So I really need to make sure I'm prepared for my moment. I feel like I keep telling myself adults have to work and make money, but so one of the times where I felt like, oh, this was a great moment where I feel very confident on stage and I was like doubting myself, like I said, was this Banana Phone, like Banana Phone show in Texas, Austin, and I felt like, oh, I can really see how I can do this. Great. I need that same confidence I don't feel right now. Just feeling frustrated. With, not frustrated, but I'm feeling like I don't like my friend. I feel like I can do a lot better. I don't know where to go with that. Want to get in order to get some of these better mics, you have to either like the dojo. I don't know what's going on when I message them now about it. Oh, okay. What's going on? Hi, Keith. Coffee's like taking a while. I can mess something up in the coffee. It's not rising like it should be. Okay. Side note: strawberry preserves and butter. Love it. I got leftover eggplant rollatini. I put it in a box and I left it at the restaurant yesterday. Damn it. Meanwhile, I keep saying to my daughter, stop leaving things. I leave things all the time. The dojo has been closed for the last month or two. They've only been doing specific shows. They haven't been open. And I've gotten spots to the dojo. No, he can't. He's not in charge of that. He's not a booker. The dojo had this issue with capacity with the tatami that was really messed up. It felt like someone was trying to fuck with them. So they haven't really been open. They've done certain shows that are limited seating. That's it. So I'm hoping that they start their mics up again because the mics were great for the time frame on Monday and Tuesday, and it was perfect. There's not enough coffee in here. I don't know what the fuck I did. Let's taste it. Something went wrong. Good morning. You still writing jokes? I seen your stand-up was funny as that. Thank you, Shikso. I'm doing good. Alright, so let me get you my joke book. Right? So instead of August goals, and John didn't hear this. This is what life's about right now. This is August habits. Habits every day. Because I can't control the outcome. I can control what I do every day. But like, oh, I have to make without like. Or I just gotta eat this toast. It's so yummy. Um, I hope he does not like the music. Okay, sorry. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, alright, so what was I saying? So if you have a goal, like for me, like my goal today is, what's my goal today? Do both open mics and make sure you're hitting every single joke. Like, even if you're not like 100% about the joke, make sure to you prepare your 5 minutes for each open mic you do. And make it, and because for me it's 2 open mics, so you want to get both. I personally would want to work new stuff on both. However, depending, like this week I'm doing Kill Tony. No. Yes, I'm doing Kill Tony, but if I get picked, I have to be prepared for that 1 minute, right? So that's why I'm going in preparing. Like I'm starting with the 1 minute, and I'm going to start with a 1 minute that's different at each open mic. And then I'm going to also do 4 minutes of the material I want to work on, right? So I got some responses to, I got some dark stuff in here. I'm not going to read on the YouTube stream. I'm going to do it the open mic. I give you credit big time for all your games, and that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we are going to get tickets to Kill Tony on the Saturday. So, to also watch the show, they put the comics in the section from what I've been hearing that's like, you can't really see. It's like limited visibility, but they're also going to cut off the time frame of like how many people can sign up. That's why I have to get there like at 1 o'clock. So I'm going to have to figure that out. That's going to be a long wait. The other thing is, like, when you do something like this where you have to sign up ahead of time and there's a line, you have to make sure you are in the right spot, because you don't know where these people are going to take a sign up. That's what I'm concerned about, is making sure I don't wait for 4 hours and they're going to be in another spot. That's going to be hard. That's the other thing. I hope I get picked too. I hope I get picked. I hope I do good. If personally, I've been praying on, please, if I am ready to kill it at Kill Tony, let me get picked. I think I am, but it's like, I feel in the middle about it. Like, I think I can do it. Fuck that. I know I can do it. I can do it. I do feel like that happened in Austin with the Banana Mic, where I was, picked, and I was like, oh, I'm going to do horrible. I don't do good at roasting. And then I did well. I just trusted my instincts and said, what do you have to lose? You know? Thank you, Shisco. Let me move you guys over here a little bit, because I'm talking to the camera over here. You guys are okay. I got this, babe. I got this, babe. I did streams each day in Austin, and I posted it behind the scenes. I did a stream every day. Both days I was in Austin, and I did it behind the scenes. And I did a stream live online. Unless it's lost in the mix somewhere. I definitely did the stream online, waiting for the mothership. Tabs are here. What's that? You're quoting Jersey Shore, Chris? I'll definitely live stream online for Kill Tony this weekend too. 30 minutes total. The stream in Austin? I'm pretty sure I did an hour for the morning ones at least. Also, I didn't want my phone to die, but yeah, I did. I did stream down there. Alright, well listen, I'll see what I can do as long as I can stay on, and I'm trying to get Dedrick Flynn to be an interview this week too. So like if I can interview him on Friday or Saturday, how awesome would that be? Right? Like, he said he doesn't know his itinerary yet. But, I'm gonna try for it. I messaged Yang, she didn't really respond. She said stream, and that was it. She wrote stream, like, I don't know, something like that. Like, she didn't answer me fully. Have John be my camera operator? He's not gonna be able to be there with me both days. He's gonna meet me there on Saturday. He's not waiting in line. That's torture. Who is it? Okay. Great, thank you for sending me that. Okay, I got your message for the YouTuber. Nice. So we have... I also want to, aside from Kill Tony, I would love to have Steph Tolaf on my live stream series. I've been a fan of hers. Hi! My arms are awesome, thank you. Oh, I didn't get a video of it, but we lifted, I forgot what it was called. We stopped by the army, there was an army table at the state fair, and they had this weight. I really don't know what it's called, but it is very heavy, and I lifted it. I lifted it. Boom. The women, like, that seem to be my age, maybe a little older, maybe younger, I don't know. When I did it, they were like, yes! I was like, that's good. Okay. No, it was a good moment. Anyway, I want to tie in a few things, how I'm feeling about certain things with my set, and then also how I'm feeling about my set, and then also things about Kill Tony and Vinny Pistori and how this connects. So, yes, age is just a number, but there is a part of me where I was like, wow, I just worked with Vinny Pistori, and I just saw him a couple months ago, and he seems very lively and ready, and, like, you just don't know what's around the corner, knock on wood. And, you know, it does have me thinking about certain things, like sucking the most out of each day, right? Like, like, everything I really want and hope for as a performer, like I want to perform every day on stage, right? I want to perform on camera or on stage, period. That's always what I wanted. So, that, and, like, getting lost in the shuffle of life, right? Like, there's a lot of thoughts I'm having, and I'm feeling like, oh, am I, like, a failure? Am I not? Am I with this? Am I going to make the things? Am I going to be, you know, am I going to let things get, am I going to let things, get stuck in my head and hold me back? If I ever going to make the money I need to make to be able to feel comfortable and not, you know, have those thoughts in my head. You like the prime rib joke? Alright, everybody likes the prime rib joke. That got a lot of views. Sexual joke, but it is what it is. Prime rib is also just, you're a fucking good piece of meat. You know, people want you. People pay money for you. And I'm not trying to be sexual. I'm saying that's like a prime piece of your, it's just a, people pay, we're opening up to the dick thing. Okay. Yeah, prime rib, man. You guys like that one? Oh, I'm so tired of hearing that. Oh, women. Oh, us women. We use sex material because we like sex. That's what part of us is. I've been on many stages with many mics, many shows with male comics who just talk about their dicks and jerking off. Trust me, I have. And I'm not saying that all of my men do it, but I've been around a lot of it, especially at mics. Nate, I like watching Nate Bargatze, Leanne Morgan. There are people that I feel like don't do that stuff. And I mean, it's really great to watch them and learn. Being also like, I like when I do my, well, it's the most joked about topic, and why do we think so? I mean, that's the other thing, is like, it's the most joked about topic because everyone's always thinking about it. I think, at least, you know, it's always in our heads. It's a relaxing exercise, and also it's a big part of how the world is. The world. We wouldn't be here if we didn't have sex. It wasn't too sexual the way you set that joke up. Yeah. Well, but think about it. Like, I'm in my prime. Like, when men say, like, people say you're middle age, you're getting older. Every doctor's visit you go to is you're getting older. Now, not every doctor's visit. Let me correct that. When I went to the dentist, a couple, sorry. See, this is the house the belly right here. That's the other thing. It's like, I want to take very good care of my body for as I get older. I want to make it even better because I don't want to just stop moving or stop, doing all the things I love to do. In fact, I want to enjoy them even more. Sometimes I feel like I'm in the best shape I've ever been. And I asked, we get 100 likes, you get jumping jacks. And that's it. I think sometimes I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. What number are we on? Hi. We are at. Hit that like button, and we get to do jumping jacks. All right, that's what happens. We do jumping jacks at 100 likes, and then we go from there. Right. So, if you've watched the stream before, when we get to 100 likes, we do 100 jumping jacks. But the part with like watching somebody like, of course you need to take care of mental health. Something like Vinny Pastore I met a few years ago, and I looked up like how many when he first started. Or I looked up a bunch of actors who started in their late career success. I've been working at this, but all over the place. Leslie Jones is the one person who got her big break at 47. Rodney Dangerfield worked odd jobs for decades and didn't truly break through until his mid-40s. Leslie Jones, that's why I read her book, because she started, as I was curious about her process. She joined Saturday Night Live 47. Wanda Sykes left a government job in her 20s, but her mainstream success came in her 40s. And then George Lopez, he was 41, 42. Katherine Jostin didn't become... Katherine Jostin... Justin? Am I saying her name wrong? Possibly. Didn't become a professional actor until her 40s and became famous in her 50s in The West Wing and Desperate Housewives. Samuel L. Jackson had many small roles. Jungle Fever at 43 and Pulp Fiction at 46 made him an international star. Morgan Freeman worked steadily for years but became a major film star in his 50s. Let's go! So, the reason why I was looking that up is because I was like, there's moments where I'm having lately that I'm just like, oh my god, I don't know. Like, what else can I be doing? So that's why I made what am I doing the right things? Right? August habits, right? 15 minutes a day writing jokes, 30 minutes a day. Please, it will help me within my, emailing these, following up, messaging people for spots, that kind of stuff. Every day, running my 5-minute, my 10-minute, and my 15-minute. So, the hell, running my 5-minute set, my 10-minute set, my 15-minute set. Every single day. Also, I can run my 20-minute set as well. I also like working new jokes out loud instead of just also writing them. Because I do a lot of narrative pieces, right? I like that. That's why I enjoy. And none of them were raising a kid. Were they? None. I don't know. They might have been. How do we know that for sure? Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Feeling. As I talk about this too, I don't know. There's something about where I got on stage on Friday and I was like, I did this opener that was observational. And I was like, we already knew we weren't sure about that. And I remember beforehand, I was like, don't go in with it. but I went in with it. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Here, we're gonna move you guys over so I can stretch this way and see it a little bit better. I do let certain things get in my head and let things fester and bother me, and then the second I get a trigger, I explode. Like I want to kick someone's ass kind of feeling. I hate that. And then people are like, whoa, what the fuck's wrong with you? Because a ticking time bomb and I'm about to explode. That's why. No, I'm kidding. No, do you know what I'm saying? Like when you like push things, not push things down, because I'm pretty vocal, but you can raise a child and be a boss comedian. You got this. No negative thoughts. No, yeah. Well, I mean, when you feel not great about a set, it's like, all right, shake it off and go back, right? Okay, that's fine. But sometimes other things start getting in your head, especially when he's like, all right, well, yeah, yes, I'm trying not to veer off of the, just keep swimming. Just like Nemo says, just keep swimming, right? Tonight, there's a mic that is just, I literally have to sign up to make sure I go first. And if I don't go first, I'm not going to be able to pick up my daughter in time. So it's like, and it's not, I like Chris and I like all the comics here, but it's not the best mic. It's like people are smoking. There's music playing. Actually, no. His mic is pretty good. It's just you can't, there was music playing at one point. It's just I don't know if it's funny or not. I can't tell. You're watching my videos from England? Thank you. I'm not famous, no, but I'm out in the scene. Wrote Doggy Down Syndrome on my notebook. What the hell is this from? Oh. Doggy Down. I forgot. This is from a while ago. Cut to the okay. Forgot about that one. Let's see. There was a thing I wrote. Oh, if your space makes. Oh, so like I said, I would like to be on Kill Tony. I wrote out people who lurk around or creepy. You ever find a lurker? Especially when you're like, what is this person coming close to me for? And you're like, what the hell? That's like, you're at the grocery store and someone keeps getting in your way in every aisle. You know, they're like a lurker. You're like, what are you fucking doing, bro? And they're taking their slow time. It's like, what are you, just get your shit and get out of the way. You know, like, you ever see that when you're at the grocery store and someone's just like, let's look at, and then they get annoyed when I zoom past them because you're like, what? Like, what? Why is this like your outing for the week? Go to Stop and Shop. Like, let's fucking go. Move. I can't. Anyway, and then there's people too, like, what else? I have this lurker bit, and I don't know where. Anyway, lurker. There was something in college we called a guy that we knew called lurker too. Is it lurcher or lurker? I would love to get on Kill Tony. Here it is. People who lurk in the shadows. People in the parents at kids' events. People in the grocery store. Neighbors. You ever have like a neighbor that always there's a neighbor up the street from my house and he's always with his dog. He's like, hi. Hi. I don't know. It's weird. It gives me the creeps a little bit. No, it doesn't. It's not like creepy. It's just like, I think he's annoyed because I don't stop to have a conversation, and I don't want to have a conversation. Just, hey, how are you? What's going on? But then again, I'm also sometimes that person that's like, I start talking and then I'm like, why are you talking, Michelle? Like, I can do both things. I could be that person that's like if someone asked me the other day, oh, how did your Bronco drive? I'm like, oh, it drives good. And then I literally started switching to a topic that had nothing to do with the Bronco. And the guy was like, yep, so that's great. And then I was like, I just gotta go over here in the corner right now. You're a lurker? Jeremy you're a capital A lurker? Some people think Walmart's a resto. Why would I talk to a lurker? Because they have to be around you sometimes. I don't know. My girlfriend doesn't give a shit. She walks up on those people and moves their cart. So this is right? People don't move the fuck out the way in the grocery store. What is going on? Get your shit and leave. Like, it's something that I've been trying, because like I always go into the grocery store in a fucking rush, and I don't have the volume on. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me okay, but let me just turn this up for a second. Sometimes lurkers are people like in your family too. Do you know what I mean? Like I had a cousin growing up. Oh my God. And it was like, he was a lurker. He just would like, when we were teenage, and I've heard other comedians talk about that. Like, you have that one person in your family that looks at us, like, looks at the women in the family and they're like, hey, and you're like, ew, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're our cousin, you know? But the grocery store, the robot is less invasive. That cleans in the grocery store than like weird people that are like, hey, do you need help? And then the times that you need somebody to help you in the grocery store, no one is ever to be found. Anytime I need to get salmon or fish or meat cut, the meat department usually's got somebody. Forget it. Every time I go in a Stop and Shop, good morning, Creepy Cousins is a Jersey thing. I don't know. The South has some reputation for some incestual bullshit. I wouldn't say it's just Jersey, but no, I don't know. It's a Jersey thing. I think it's an everywhere thing. I don't know. I think there's some weird dudes out there that fucking creep on their family members, but it is what it is. I'm sure there's women that do it too. I'm just saying, like, I had a cousin that was like that, and it was weird, and we were all like, ugh. Arkansas. So you have grocery store lurkers, you have your family lurkers, your neighbor lurkers, and you're like, what are you doing, bro? Like, but then I would say that I tend to have like spaz moments where it's like someone will bring up a conversation to me and then I'll somehow go all the way left with it into another conversation that's nothing to do with the original topic. And then I'll realize that and I'll be like, I'm just gonna go over here. I forgot what I was like, oh yeah, I started talking about how he said he's like, how does the Bronco drive? And I'm like, good. And then I forgot what else I said. I brought something else up that had nothing to do with the Bronco, or maybe it was like loosely connected, you know. Thank you. I do like the music though, because I like having something. I feel like it's nice to have something on, but I can't hear it. So, hi, hit that like button, guys. We only have 4 likes. Come on. Hit that like button if you like not having to go to the grocery store. Because let me tell you something. That's one thing that I wish I didn't have to do. That's one of the things. It's like, it's a pain in the ass. I feel like I live there. Hi, Michael. It's too annoying. Rich people, this is like very frustrating. I definitely feel like bloated as heck this weekend. But that's okay. Rich people don't have to, and that's like a blessing for them, right? Like they don't have to go to the grocery store. They can do Instacart. They can do whatever the frig they want. Bless their hearts. You know? So, what do we think? I'm going to do both mics today. I got it. When I don't do a mic, I feel like naked now. You know? I do. I feel very not good. People that don't get social cues is another one. What do we think about that? What is your least favorite? What do you guys hate the most when someone doesn't follow? What's the great question I'm trying to ask here? All right. What is your least favorite? Uh, what? Okay, hold on. There's something about with friendships, like when somebody is overstepping their boundaries. Okay, what's a pet peeve you have when somebody like an example that you have of somebody like overstepping their boundary? Like when somebody offers me, hey, I got, and I understand it's people being nice, but like, hey, I got clothes that so and so doesn't wear anymore. Do you want them? And it's like their 25-year-old son who is in like just graduated college. I'm like, why would I wear that? I had my cousin do that. My cousin, not a cousin my age, but another cousin. It's like I don't understand why would I wear that? It's bizarre to me, you know? Do you have family members or friends that step over boundaries, and what are those boundaries? That come and start like, hey, listen, I mean, maybe you've been in a position where you do it and you don't realize. Working on something about that with boundaries because I get very I can be a boundary person that like has to work on like yeah, I don't know. Like even with my friends, my girlfriends, like they like I like sleepovers, but like after one I like or I need space, like I need my own space. I don't want to be like on top of each other all the time, you know? Um whereas some people they like that. I don't know. Um but yeah, like I also feel like when you are um there's not maybe it's not lurkers, it's nosy people. Like when I remember bringing my daughter like CCD and the woman they were talking about I think they were talking about something about sinning and my daughter got really upset because she was like, "Oh, I've sinned." This was like maybe 8 years ago. And the woman was like, "Oh my god, she's so upset because she said mommy's gonna get so mad when she finds out." Oh, they were talking about lying. And I guess my daughter was like, "Well, I've lied, and that's like one of the commandments. You're not supposed to, right? Isn't it like one of the 10 Commandments? You're not supposed to break or something like that." And is it lying? Something big. My daughter was crying and upset because she was like, when I tell my mom, she's gonna be really upset. And the woman, the CCD woman, acted like I was doing something fucked up. When she's like, "What happens when your daughter's in trouble?" And I looked at her, I'm like, "What? What the hell are you talking about?" I said, "She's fine." And then I walked out. I'm like, was this person accusing me? Like, it was so freaking bizarre. I was like, lady, sit the fuck down. Worry about what the Catholic Church problems have. Like, not don't come over here because because I think they were like teaching the kids about how if you don't follow the commandments, like you're sinning. I don't know. Some of the shit that I remember when I was a kid, I was like, oh my god, something bad's gonna happen to me if I don't, if I do, if I out, if I don't follow what they're saying. I have a joke. I say sorry all the time because I'm Catholic. There's a little bit of truth to it. Sorry, sorry, sorry. You know what? I'm not fucking sorry. I'm not. I hate the fact that I can do that and I'll overcompensate for stupid shit. Like That's something I just do. Like, I'll apologize, and then, or I'll lose my temper or my cool about something, and then 5 seconds later, I'll like overcompensate for it, which I fucking hate that I do that. I hate that I do that. It's like, Michelle, just own it, girl. Sorry. Oh, I said it again. Yes, my dad doesn't even know the word boundary. It's insane. Your dad doesn't know. Oh, what does your dad do? Ooh, Rosie, what's the deets on that? Does he like come into your house and like start touching shit? That's weird. Hi, Kill Bill. Oh. Oh, my dad broke into my apartment by climbing through my window because I wasn't home. He didn't have a. Oh my god. You hate scatterbrains. You hate when Okigoro says, I hate when I say no to something if they keep asking over and over. Ooh, that's, yeah. Okay. If it's a man, a single threat is enough to shut them off. I got you. Yikes. Your dad broke into your house? Yeah, where were you that he broke? That's crazy. I don't understand this thing sometimes. I think we are going to definitely try this week. We're definitely going to try a night stream. Possibly on Tuesday night. I don't know. I'm going to play around with it and see what happens. So some of the stuff I'm talking about is because I am working on certain things that I feel are part of who I am that bother me that I can talk about on stage and make it relatable. But I can't remember when I came home and he was just chilling watching TV. Wasn't he back then on occasion? Didn't see the problem. My dad used to always ask me about my tires. Your tires are low, your tires are low. Now, this is why I have like the obsession of checking my tire pressure all the time. Yay! Thank you for the super chat. They're breathing fine. So I okay. I'm trying to see if I can go over here. Ooh. Messy mess everywhere. So I'll show you guys what my daughter made a hand at the Crayola factory yesterday. It looks really cool. Side note, and I made myself a ring. How cute is that? Out of a crayon. This too. Fun place for kids and families. Your 3 older sisters would come in and do laundry and stuff for you. Well, that's nice of them. That's really nice. I think, like, families doing shit is great. When you start coming in unannounced and you're lurking, that's a little weird. I think, like, Rosie, if that was an uncomfortability for you with your dad, yeah, 100%. Like, it's time to have that conversation. Right? Time to say, hey, Dad, I think. Oh, would you folks? I think it's time for us to understand what boundaries are. Okay. So. What about my socks? Yeah, are you close with your dad? I don't like some of this new day. Right. Let's see, this might be a more chill. Alright. He's get views, could be a fun day. He's a head case. Ooh. Your new camera setup is nice. Thank you. My boyfriend helped me set up and remind me not to, like, I guess, get too hard on myself because I was getting frustrated a little bit. But I do want it to, I want the channel and the show to grow and be really strong. Yeah, I personally just want so much for my stand-up. Like, by this time next year, I just want to be more paid gigs. I think also, to be honest with you, helps me identify if I'm like getting better. I mean, I feel like, again, like a year ago, I was like, I'm only taking paid gigs. I'm not going to just do spots if they're not paid. I'll do them, but they have to make sense, you know? Whereas now I'm taking everything and anything, you know? So, hold on. This is like a bloated belly right now. Laundry. My bananas bag right here. Well, I don't know what's going on. We can't get to 100 jumping jacks so today unless we get 100 likes. But we can open up the hips. We can do those stretches. That's completely fine. Yeah, like when I say I'm a single mom, it's when I'm just like the slutty babysitter and I open with that line pretty much every single time. I'm getting tired of it. So I don't, why I did Friday, I opened up with something different. Oh, did I have it on here? Sure, you guys. I'm not a fan of it at all. But, I don't know. Stanford, hopefully we'll get another booking with them soon. Let's see. You can do a super chat for a challenge, but I'm not sure what exactly you're looking for. I don't even want to play it because I just don't like what I did. I should have said, because it was new, I've not tried it out yet, so let me not do it. But yeah, I did it anyway, like an idiot. Let's see. Okay. Oh, sorry. We have 46 likes. I don't know why I thought... Never mind. Alright, you guys ready? I have to turn this volume off, though. Alright, so... Come on.
Real quick, there's a couple of guys in the back that are working for the drinks and take care of you. Can you take around all the
All right, what do you mean noise cancellation is making it annoying? You guys can't hear it? All right, forget it then. You can't hear it at all? Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought we'd be able to pick it up. So, it was just who got paid today, and it's like, and who's gonna be overdraft tomorrow? And it shouldn't have said that. But I could have started with. I also was feeling extremely tired in the beginning of the set, which was my own fault. I don't know what I should have done different. I was feeling super tired. Taking a shower helped, but I just felt like, damn it, Michelle, like. We hear screeches. What? I don't know. All right, sorry about that. I'll post it for members. That I will do. I just got home last night, so I haven't had a chance to. Sometimes when I upload on my phone for members only, it takes a minute if I'm not on Wi-Fi. Okay, so it's okay. Charlie Brown's parents, so I will let that go. So, my thing with, like, I want to go in with my strongest material right now, and right now my strongest material might be some things that I'm sick of doing. So, like, I like the slutty babysitter joke. I don't know if I feel like there could be something better and stronger. I'm getting kind of sick of saying it. Post it for everyone? No, not posting it for everyone, because it's not a strong set. I mean, I can, but I don't want to post it for everyone. It's not my top set. It's not my top 7. I'm showing you guys the process of how I'm getting better, but I'm not posting that for everybody. No, I don't know. I think that's where I'm at. I'm just posting full sets for members. They're donating every month, you know, the couple of members that I got. But if it's a strong set, I will. I think that the members only are going to get to see things that I'm still struggling with. I mean, I'm very vocal about it on here. I'm not trying to, hey, look at me shine. That was a struggle, that opening part. And I will say I'm not like faltering where I'm like getting in my head and just like, I just kept going. I don't feel like I got hard on myself in the moment where I was like, fuck, I gotta scramble. What even sounds funny? I don't know what sounds funny, vulnerability. But tonight at the mic, I am going to go into here we go. What? I am going to go into this mic this week with as many times I can get on stage with the new habits that I want to do. We got 53 likes. I don't know what you, which is great. Once we get to 100 likes, we do 100 jumping jacks. Vulnerability, what do you mean that even sounds funny? Which one? Please let me know. We are having Oscar Colossos on. We're going to actually message Oscar now to make sure he's still coming on. Hi. He has notifications on. Just confirming that you can still come on tomorrow at 10 a.m. on my live stream. I sent you a calendar invite. Hope all is well. I would really like to get also Dedrick on, or Pat O'Neill, or Yang. Oscar Colossos. He is a comedian friend, full-time stand-up comic. His Instagram is, he's got a couple. Oscar Colossos. Yes! Hi, yeah. Yes, that would be great. Mike Cannon just responded. Usually 10 a.m., but if you need an alternate. All right. Am I dating right now? Yes, I have a boyfriend. Usually 10 a.m., but if you need an alternate time, we can do that as well. Let me know what day and time works best for you, this or next week. Sound okay? And does any day this week work for you? Okay. Sorry about that. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Yes. Hi, Gonzalo. So I've worked with Mike Cannon on one show at New York Comedy Club. I've met him before. Prior to that, I just introduced myself to him at the Gotham Comedy Club's Christmas party a few years ago, just because I've watched him with Chris Stefano. He's very nice. He's very talented. He also is a filmmaker. So, yeah. Oscar and I, on a separate note, Oscar Colossos and I met years ago at Gotham Comedy Club when I did a show there for Michelle, indie mom of comedy. I don't know Michelle's last name. She just goes by Michelle, but she's really sweet as well. And she was on Mom's Nickelodeon's competition, America's Funniest Mom. She was like a finalist on that. And that's how I met her through some reality show pilot. I was like a day I worked like a background for years ago, and through Michelle I met Oscar because we were on a show at Gotham Comedy Club, and I just stayed in touch with Oscar. Oscar's a nice guy, and he's a hard worker. Why I liked Oscar originally was that when I did the show with him, he had a guest spot. And he was just very nice. He acknowledged me as a person on the show, gave me a compliment, seemed authentic. I just remembered that. And he was funny. So like we talked about the rapport thing that you build with people's part, but also this being funny, you know? And I'll send him a clip. So Oscar has a couple of different, let's see, what is his first original? Let's see, Oscar. Colombian comic. It's also Oscar Colossos. Colombian comic is his one. There's Oscar's right here. Can you see me? Can't because of the light. Nope, still doesn't work. Oscar, that's Oscar. So I'm hoping he's still coming on tomorrow. Hopefully that will be confirmed. Yeah, funny of course is important. Come on, viewers, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah, we got and then you know what would be fun is if we got our guests to do the 100 jumping jacks with us. Muscle flex. I need to get my ass running today. Rocky Ash. Ouch. You hear that knee crack? So, we can also have Mike Cannon do an evening live if you want. I can just, let me do this, hang on. I'll just leave it that way. You can see that I edited it, but that's fine. I just want to make sure, like, I get a guest on, for... Hey! So I would love to get every other day at least we have a new comedian interview and then or a guest, right? And then that's just a big part of it. Come on, man. Anyway. Yeah, so back to Oscar goes on ships and does a lot of stand-up on ships too. But he also tours in all over the country. And he has this podcast he was just on. He talks about knowing Marcelo Hernandez and how I told you earlier how Marcelo Hernandez got that shot with Saturday Night Live, and because he was ready, he soared, you know? Being ready, not just getting the opportunity, being ready. I think that's an important part too. Y'all are crazy. Y'all in the chat, Kill Bill is on another level. So, I just want to be, like, Vulnerability said something about the slutty babysitter thing, and then I don't know what he meant. He said, that sounds funny already. Like, I'm sick of the slutty babysitter because I've done it joke so much, where I'm like, all right, is there another one? You know? Because 44 slutty babysitter, I don't know. I think that's going to be it. We're going to just do a joke about that word. Every time you hear that word on Twitch, it's a drinking game. I'm just kidding. So, recap of the weekend, family time. We had a show on Friday night. Tonight I'm going to try to do both mics and make it there on time so that I make it back to pick up my donor time. That's the struggle. Last week I almost was late. That's constantly in my head when every open mic or show is 8 or 9 o'clock and my daughter gets home to practice at 9 o'clock. So it's just trying to navigate that. Even this week with Kill Tony, it's Friday, right? So I actually, thankfully, my ex-husband can pick her up, but it is, I gotta get there probably at 1 o'clock. See, I don't even know. Let's see if they posted where the sign-up's gonna be. Probably not. Let's see. Kill Tony, Madison Square Garden, sign up. Let's see. To sign up for the bucket, on-site arena registration guidelines. No, I don't have it listed yet. I think they'll probably list it closer to Friday, I guess. 68 likes. Almost. We got 32 more to go for 100 jumping jacks. I have a meeting at 10:30, so I don't you got 10 more minutes, guys. Let's go. Hit that like button. Kill Tony is this week. I'm gonna sign up both days. There is a part of me that has a little FOMO because okay, listen, here's the deal. What if I replace slutty babysitter fitness trainer or maybe yoga instructor? Yeah, this is why, I guess, but is it funny? Yes, Rosie, I like the occupation switch. What if it's just because I do tend to dress like that. What's good, Shorty? What's good, Steven? I like wearing tight fitted. I hate when I go in the store, and I like 7x7 Boutique. She gets me on a lot of cool stuff. But this is a boutique I shop at near my house that she has. I bought a lot of things. She gave me my birthday dress for free. But sometimes when she suggests things that I'm like, girl, you already know I'm not gonna like that. That are baggy. I'm like, I don't wear baggy things because I don't feel like they look right on me. I'm not going to be around Albany, New York anytime soon unless I get booked on something. But I'm not booked in Albany right now. So no. Your best bet is to come see me live in August or in the next couple of months where I am at in the tri-state area. Oh, you like the Slutty Babysitter. You guys like the Slutty Babysitter? As my opener? Let's try this. The Slutty Babysitter as my opener for a long time. When I do the, I wasn't always this happy a long time ago. I was miserable, depressed. I wouldn't get out of bed. I was married. Which one? I think the Slutty Babysitter. Well, I mean, fun. But that's just me. So, let's see. What do you guys think? The lawn guy? What do you mean the lawn guy? The landscaper? I'm a Slutty Babysitter. That's why I'm a single mom. That's why I look like the landscaper. Yeah, I think that the single mom, I mean, again, starting with an observational piece is always good too, but it's like, sometimes, I mean, that's why I said write 15 minutes of new jokes every day. I think those will come back. What did you say about Oscar? Oh, Oscar the Lawn Master? Oh, what? I'm a little confused about that. The Lawn Master, huh? Oh, I forgot about this. Emails I forgot to answer. Make sure I understand following, but yeah. Well, listen. At the end of the day, I'm hoping I can. Let's see if Mike answered. I would love to have Mike Cannon on this week. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. And then we'll see. Oscar's supposed to come on tomorrow, so hopefully. The manager for is funnier to me. Yeah, I think the manager Forever 21 is, but that depends on my outfit. Everyone likes a Slutty Babysitter. Okay, so we'll go with the Slutty Babysitter. 13 votes, but right now. We got 70 likes here. I love it, but we gotta Kill Tony is this week. Signing up, getting as much stage time as I possibly can, not thinking about trying to veer away from negative thoughts about my age or money or shit that doesn't contribute to the habits, right? So it's too bright, so it's like it's not showing it. Yeah, it's too bright, so you can't see. You can do the mode. Ooh, I like that mode better. August habits: run 5 minutes, 10 minutes set every day. write new jokes, 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, email leads that will help me. That means YouTube interviews, spots, anyone that I think I could work with as a comic or host. Content, 30 minutes. Posting new content, especially on Instagram. I haven't done that a lot, and on my YouTube, more videos for you guys. Thanks, Jeffrey. Jeff Orati. Rehearse new 1 minute a day. So that's what we got right now. You guys are the best. I'm going to hop off. Be back on tomorrow morning, of course. If there's any impromptu last-minute live stream, don't forget to hit the subscription button and the notification bell so you know when I go live again. Love you guys. Stay tuned for more. Thank you, all my mods, for modding and coming in and supporting me. Rosie Oki, Vulnerability, everybody for tuning in. John, Ashwell, you guys rock. Kill Bill for the super chat. Michael, awesome. Thank you so much.